What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be doing gameplay with the brand new GOAT Kevin Garnett. Huge shout out to my guy Tank for letting me use his account to record this video. Really excited to see what this KG card can do. I think he's 100% got the potential to be one of the best small forwards in the game, maybe the best small forward in the game. I want to see what I think of him compared to Giannis and compared to Bob Pettit, who I think are the two best small forwards in the game right now. But before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and let's check out this KG card. So shout out again to my guy Tank for letting me use his account to record this gameplay. I will say I would never recommend getting this card. I think he's far too expensive. He is 99 stats across the board, and badge wise he's got every single legend badge, as you would expect on a GOAT card, right? He looks amazing, there's no doubt about that. The thing is, I mean, he's a 6'11 small forward. He's going to be a great card. We know that he's gonna be one of the best cards in the game, but unless you have just more money than you need, basically, I just don't think throwing away a couple $1,000s for one card in a game that's going to be, people aren't going to be playing in 3 months or less, just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You know what I mean? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It makes no sense to me at all. So that's my initial thought. Again, you are free to do what you want. Just make sure you're being financially not completely dumb about it. If you do, this shot is really good. It is not quite as good as Pettit's, but I would say it's probably faster than Giannis's. It's really good. What shot even does he have? I don't know, actually, off the top of my head. Let me look. Okay, so it's Steph base Sexton upper. So it's Sexton upper just like Pettit. Different base. Instead of Patty Mills base, it's Steph base. But I gotta say, Steph base looks really good with Sexton upper, to be totally honest. This is a really nice jumper. This is the best. I mean, I love Sexton upper, so I think that's really what helps. But this is the best Steph base I've seen this year, I would say. It certainly is the fastest Steph base I've seen this year, which of course is very valuable as well. Pro 2 fade is obviously what you're looking for. And then you got Garland, Francis, Curry, Trey behind the back, all that type of stuff. The standard stuff you're expecting on a Invincible or a GOAT card when it comes to movement. Is he incredible? Yes. Is this probably the arguably best small forward in the game? Yeah, he probably is. I would say he's probably the best. Is he going to be worth $2,000? No. Are Pettit and Giannis basically just as good? I mean, even like Cowens or Braun, or even some of the more attainable guys like a Beasley, like, are they gonna be fine? Yes, 100%. So with that being said, let's hop into a game. See what KG can do. All right, hopping into this game. Our opponent's got a really big team. He's got Mo Spates, Andrew Bogut, and Adolph Shays as his 3, who's actually, I would say, a pretty good new card. I haven't done a gameplay on him yet, but I will at some point, I think, because he is pretty nice. I mean, this is a big team that physically has the size to compete. I don't know if he has the skill to compete, nor if his cards are just quite good enough, in all honesty, for him to really compete at a super high level. But really nice defensive start by Dolph Shays, to be honest. He did a great job of guarding KG there until we managed to turn the corner and get ourselves to the rim for a dunk, which I will take. Hey, good bucket right there from KG, first possession of the game. That's gonna work. Stay low here, step up, good defense. Of course, this card's gonna be insanely impactful defensively too. I think that's one of the areas that people probably aren't gonna give him enough credit, just because you see a card with this types of animations and stuff and you're like, oh yeah, he's amazing. But the offense is what you think of, but the switchability defensively at 6'11", being a legit big who's playing the small forward position is just something. I'm lagging like crazy. Okay, what? Can I just play the game? I just want to be able to time my dribble moves and like try to put an input in. I don't know what I'm watching so far this game, but that should be an easy finish for Yao, or he's just not going to stand a dunk. That's fine. Y'all want to get out of the paint? Apparently not. Yo, I'm just chopping all over the place right now. Can I just go right by you? I tried to. Wow. I can't believe I made that. I don't know if Legend Physical Finisher saved me there or what, but that should not have gone in. I don't deserve to score there. I thought I was going to get a better blow by animation than I did, to be honest with him that high. But good defense here. Watch the back door again. Switch it. That's his charge. No, it's not. It's a blocking foul. I was definitely moving. That's all right, though. We have ourselves, what, a 4-3 lead. KG's looking good so far. I will say my opponent, hey, he seems like a pretty solid player so far. So from just the first couple possessions, he definitely seems good. That is I mean, I kind of almost feel bad for my opponent, to be honest, there, because that's like, there's almost nothing you can really do in that situation. He just got hoed, and it leads to a wide open KG3. KD made a ridiculous CPU defensive play, and it turns into a stop for me and a 3-pointer, so we'll take it. I would not enjoy playing against this team that I'm using at all. You have a 6'11" point guard, a 6'11" small forward, a 6'10" shooting guard, a 7'4" power forward, and a 7'4" center. I mean, have fun. Said nobody ever. That, goodness gracious, you could literally just switch all with this team. If I was like locked at all, I don't know if is it possible for a good player to lose with this team? I mean, I'm sure it is possible, right? But like with this type of squad, it's got to be kind of tough to like truly lose a game playing smart and stuff with this type of a team. Because goodness gracious, when they say the game's pay to win, I am of the opinion if you're better than your opponent, you can compete with budget cards 100%. But at the same time, a team like this, man, you are at a deficiency if you don't have a crazy squad yourself. There's no doubt about that. Help here. We did a pretty good job of helping on this one. Switch that. KD's slow recovering. It's a good shot. It's a smart mid-range. I just wasn't quite close enough to be able to really recover as well as I would have liked to there. But hey, I'll give my opponent credit. He is playing pretty good so far. The lag is still kind of annoying. It's like mini spikes, but it still is happening. And that's a major spike right there. I don't know what happened. I can't time my shots right now. I have got to get better about remembering to like, because you have to manually activate the Ethernet on PlayStation, which is annoying. You don't have to do that on Xbox. You have to like switch your internet to the Ethernet, and I forget to do it, which leads to these like mini lag spikes and stuff all game because it's Wi-Fi instead of Ethernet. But which I don't know how, those of y'all who play on Wi-Fi, I truly don't know how you do it. Nice move right there and a good shot as well. That Dolph Chase card looks good so far. I'm not gonna lie, really good bucket right there. But we also got ourselves a nice bucket with KG on the other end here. That last possession again, KG's playing great so far. He's got all 10 of our points and he's looking like a real impact card across the board. Try to drive the ball here. Get the dribble penetration, and he finishes that even though he's tired. Wow, those legend badges are doing something for me right now. I'm not gonna lie, because that was not a great take. I honestly expected either a layup animation or like a missed dunk because how tired he was, but I'll take it. And hey, my opponent's, he's shooting the highest percentage shot in the game in terms of how easy it is to make and how tough it is to contest, which is that midi fade. And speaking of midi fades, I'm gonna go see if I can get myself one of those real quickly. I'll just dump it into Wemby actually and just take my mismatch. Nothing he can do about that. That's just pay to win at its finest right there. His 6'8" small forward cannot contest my 7'4" power forward. It's not a bad switch theoretically, but it ain't gonna work for him either. And you know what? We got 2-point lead at the end of the first. But my opponent's playing good. KG is looking great though. He's looking very, very tough to stop. He's obviously that incredible shot creator with a really elite release, which he showed off both that already. And then he's got the size and switchability defensively too. I mean, this is very close to a perfect card. There's no doubt about that. I don't think he's specifically anything more special, particularly than, I don't know. Is he more special than like a Giannis or Pettit? Realistically, is he noticeably better than those guys? I don't think so. Is he maybe probably slightly better than them? I didn't mean to throw that there. I forgot that Wemby was at power forward. I would say realistically, this lag is something else. I can't even play through the lag at times. It's like it just prevents you from having any chance to score because it just completely ruined that possession. But KG will save me. Legend rebound chaser out to KD, open three. I would not want to play against this team. This is pay to win at its finest right here. I'm not even gonna lie, because I don't know, like, can you have a better squad than this? I mean, pretty much you would need GOAT Kareem, and I don't even know what else. There's not a lot else that would make it better, to be totally honest. Jump there. KG playing so much defense, way to contest, and KD with another board. We just have 6'10" demigods at every position on the court at a minimum. It's ridiculous. I feel bad for you. I really do. Blow by. He's got to switch it. He doesn't switch it. Standing dunk. I mean, you don't need to see anything else, man. My opponent's playing good, and yet he's just, there's not a lot he can do. 14 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 6 of 8, 2 of 2 from 3. Elite efficiency, elite finishing, elite defense, elite shooting, elite movement, elite size, elite everything. He's one of the best cards in the game. That is for sure. Would I pay $2,000 for him? Absolutely not. Never in a million years. That is a terrible financial decision, in my personal opinion. But he's a great card. That is for sure. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.